All right. I'm going to keep it short and sweet today. I got jam-packed day. Just finished up sessions, snuck in my workout, and now I'm off to take the kids to Jiu Jitsu. Making sure my kids learn discipline and mastering of their body and all the skills that are associated with that, which apparently, as I keep being informed, is, not the way to raise your children. That you shouldn't make them do things like that. You shouldn't force them into being healthy and fit and strong and all these kinds of things. And to that one, I always come back to this. Who the fuck is forcing anyone? And they're like, well, you're not forcing them, you're indoctrinating them. Well, to be honest, if you want to break down parenting, period, that's basically what it is. Everyone who's a parent is indoctrinating their children with their worldviews. That's just called parenting. You call it indoctrination when I do it because it fucks with your concept of how the world is. That we should be soft and meek and, wrap our children in bubble wrap. No, I want my kids to be badass. I want my kids to take on the world. I want my kids to be able to do anything they want. And it's, not indoctrination. It's leading by example. I don't force my kids to do anything. I show them the way by being that version of myself, by being the greatest version. I show them how we eat, how we exercise, how we live, how we follow through. I teach them through my example. And if they don't want to do that, if they don't want to participate in the sport, they don't want to do those kinds of things, that's absolutely fine. They don't have to do anything that they don't want to. They have to finish what they start, but apart from that, nothing else is required. But I'm just teaching follow-through. But that's not even what I wanted to talk about today. What I wanted to talk about today, this is where I get sidetracked. It's like, my favorite phrase on that one is it's like herding fucking cats. My brain's always going a million miles an hour. Not always a good thing, but it's an experience, that's for damn sure. But what I wanted to talk about today was intensity. Intensity and discipline. I see a lot of people talk about, they're not getting the results that they want. It's the wrong program, or that's not going to work, or those kinds of things. More often than not, there are three big categories that you need to fall under, and you will get, to be honest, probably 90% of the way to the results that you want. I've spoken before. Yeah, correct programming, nutrition, all that kind of stuff. It does matter. If you have someone who's really great at it, hey, I've been doing this for 33, so 15 years professionally. On my entire adult life, I've been doing this. Changed countless lives. I'm pretty good at programming. I'm pretty damn good at this point. But even if you went to, ChatGPT and you put in what you wanted and you got, let's be real here, fucking some dog shit program, which most of the time it is, the gap on it isn't necessarily the programming. Because most people, when they just start, if they start something that's a big shock to the system, they get results. It's why generally people who start a new fitness program see results. It's not necessarily the program itself. It's the fact that your body's going, holy shit, Batman, what the fuck are we doing here? So it's just about the change. But at some point, you'll plateau out. So here is the secret sauce. Here are the three things that if you just did this, you'd get results. And this can be in anything, whether it's working out, whether it's nutrition, whether it's business, whether it's, anything that you want to excel in. Here are the three: intensity, effort, and consistency. I get people push back and they're like, intensity and effort are the same thing. I was like, no. Effort is following through longer than like in the workout. Like it's showing up every day and giving effort to do the workout. Intensity is the level that you follow through when, in my world, when you reach the end. So the effort is, I'm pushing the big weight, I'm working hard. Intensity is, well, the difference between I was told to do 6 reps, and 6 reps is good, but you know that you've got another 2. So you grind the fuck out another 2 reps. You give it everything you've got. You leave it all on the table. There is not another inch that you could have given in that rep. That's intensity. Effort is showing up and pushing through the workout and doing the work that is required, no matter what. And then consistency, well, I feel like that's a no-brainer, but it's day in, day out. And I think these 3, from my own experience, I've owned my gym for nearly 13 years. Nearly 13 years. I have run my gym, personal training studio, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I've worked with a lot of people. I've changed a lot of lives in that time. And more than anything, it's these 3, intensity, effort, and consistency, that fucking make the difference. To the point where 1 year in my personal training studio is the minimum requirement. I don't offer anything less. Why? Because you didn't fucking end up where you are in 12 weeks. It's gonna take a while to reprogram you. If we go to demanding greatness, my minimum is 126 days. And the reason it's different is because the intensity is so much greater. I'm gonna throw you straight in the fucking deep end, and we're gonna make sure you do it. In my gym, I can build you up to it a little bit. I can build that a little bit. Nah, if you get into demanding greatness, you mean fucking business. And you're gonna do the work, and we're gonna go straight to the highest intensity. And we're gonna push you to the absolute limit on those. And you're going to see results. You're going to see everything change. But you need the 3. Consistency works because there's a compounding effect. And people underestimate this so frequently, it's fucking wild. The momentum and the compounding effect of doing it over and over and over again for a long period of time is astronomical. That's why progressive overload works. It's why those kinds of things work and matter. But you've got to be doing it for so much longer than you think. I'm over 530 days into this. Haven't missed a fucking day. Just stacking wins every single day. And for those who are like, oh, bullshit, it's all online. You can watch 530 episodes of this podcast. Go back and check them all out. They're all there. And it's just every single day. But my results keep getting better. My results just keep improving. Yes, part of that is that I have learned what to do. Part of that is I am refining the process and I make it better, which benefits you because you get the end product. You don't get where I was at the beginning. You get the already established, this is working product. And you're going to see incredible results from that. But part of it's also that I just keep building on what I've already done. And that's where you get the results. And then you amplify it by giving effort every day. You make sure that you're pushing the effort, that you want to push harder, do more, be more, achieve more every single day. And then lastly is the intensity. And I will openly admit, that's one of the hardest ones to do. But it's the thing that you have to give. You have to give that optimal intensity. And you have to show up and give it everything you have. You have to leave it all fucking out there every single day. And that, my friend, is how you get incredible results. Now, as I said, I got to bounce. Today's a big day. We're giving the effort, we're giving the consistency, and we're giving the intensity. But I didn't want to miss. I wanted to make sure that I continued to show up for you every single day. So if you're ready to step it up, if you're ready to see what that looks like, if you're ready to give intensity, consistency, and effort and see how it changes your life, click the link in my bio or comment demanding greatness and I'll be in touch, and let's see how we can change your life. Can't wait to see you then.